Hey everyone, it's your girl Yummy. Welcome or welcome back if you've been here before. I'm here to do a collective reading for you guys today. So let's jump right on in. I've had a lot of different thoughts today that just kind of tickled me. So we'll see if some of that stuff comes out and the messages through the cards, right? All right, on the bottom of the deck says travel. Like a surprise trip, surprise traveling, something that you haven't planned for, but you're going to be able to do it. I'm hearing all expenses paid. Hey, you like that? Did you win something maybe? Did you win a trip somewhere? Okay. It's been a really quiet morning today, for real. Lots of calm energy, nothing too chaotic today in my brain, so that was nice. Crying over you, sad, hurt, upset, etc. Usually when people are crying over you, it's something that they did, so that's why I kind of chuckled when I read the card, because what you do? Wow. Okay, I'm gonna take all of those. Boom. Okay, again, like yesterday, child services. It says kids at risk of being taken or is about to, reporting something, neglect, abuse. Reporting something. Then creeping came out. Threatening, intimidating, threatened, bothered. I'm gonna cover up the stuff that he has in his hand. Pew pew. And then ego, her ego get in the way of a relationship. Okay, so what I'm getting is there's a past person that maybe you have children with, and now they are crying and crying and creeping. The two C's, crying and creeping, after you removed yourself from continuing to be hurt by this person. This person operates out of their ego, and it doesn't matter who they encounter, who they are with. It's always gonna be drama. It's always gonna be a fight. You see my face? Because like, who has time for that? It's always gonna be a fight, because this person just doesn't know how to operate anywhere else other than ego. And it seems like their ego has gotten in the way of most of their relationships in their life. I'm even hearing sibling relationships as well. So not just partnerships, wives, husbands, stuff like that. Also sibling rivalry, stuff like that. So threatening, intimidating, threatened, bothered. What has them crying over you? I feel like they're used to just being able to come back, pop back, right? But something is threatening their ability to just pop back up. What is that? Also, please remember that everything is not going to resonate with everyone. Please take what's for you and boop, leave the rest, okay? Also, please feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. It is very much appreciated. I'm hearing, haha, you thought you were going to be told, or haha, you thought you knew. I don't know. Dirty offer is on the bottom. Inside scoop, a closer look, nosy, up in your business, always partying. maybe they presented you with an offer that they thought was like sweet, and you were looking at them like, are you fucking crazy? Like, why would I accept that? Why would I accept breadcrumbs? I'm hearing the stuff at the bottom of the pan. Is it called the drippings? I don't know. That is what, okay, that's what I heard. I feel like that's how they treated you. Like you were regular. And I feel like something is threatening their path. Like something is in the way. This came out. Sneaky link. Okay, well, I just said before I turned over this card, I said something is getting in their way of being able to come back to you. A hidden lover. A hidden lover, a low-key situationship, or a side piece. Listen, I feel like this person feels like they always have access to you because you may have children with them. And so they treat you any kind of way, talk to you any kind of way, and expect to just be able to come back, giving you some kind of offer like, you know, this is how it's going to be. And it just made no sense for you to even do that. So you were like, no. And you kind of just removed yourself. And now they're trying to come back after, you know, I think maybe you blocked them or something. And I think this is a cycle. It's definitely a cycle, a repeating cycle. So you guys have done this dance before. They say something out of pocket. You tell them, you know, chill out. They continue. You block them. Few weeks, few days, few months go by. You unblock them to see if they have become a decent human, and they show you that same shit. But this time, they are on the part of the cycle where they are about to pop back in. But there's somebody in the way. I was about to say something, but I don't know, but there's somebody in the way. I already knew that anyway. I was just waiting for the cards to say it. I already knew that. Oh, wait, hold on. It's two. Okay, let me. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me. My jaws are hurting. Let me. Okay, so the reason why this past person who treated you like crumbs on the bottom of the trash can can't come back is because you have a new love interest. Somebody is all up in your space. And they are, machismo came out yesterday too. So whoever I'm talking to, this new person is very, he dwells, he wallows, he frolics, okay, in his masculinity, okay? Machismo, masculine pride, toxic masculinity, meeting manly expectations. So, you know, he got his little six-pack and stuff, but with machismo, I feel like this is what this new person embodies is what this past person pretended to be. But that's not all. The other card that fell out is my boo. Official status, exclusive relationship, seeing each other openly. So this says openly. So first it says sneaky link, right? Hidden lover. That's what sneaky link says. Sneaky link says hidden lover, low-key situationship, side piece. So in the cootie cut over here where don't nobody know, right? Comes this masculine energy, right? But then bam, y'all not in the cootie cut no more. Y'all out in the open. And when I tell you, I'm feeling that not only is this past person gonna be in their feelings about this new connection, a lot of people are going to have something to say. on the bottom of that deck is the reason why I couldn't like stop grinning. It says kinky ways, fantasies and fetishes, sexually open, looking to explore. And so what is funny is earlier I was definitely channeling something about, you know, a person hiding things about themselves as far as like kink, and meeting a person that is equally in there with them, you know. And then this comes out. But I'm talking about freaky. What's under there? Frenemy. Frenemy was under the bottom yesterday too. Fake friends, two-faced, hidden intentions. Listen, there is someone in your energy that you know that don't like you. And I feel like they are going to be the leader of this burn this relationship down parade. Okay, I'm seeing people with the picket signs like about this relationship. Frenemy. What's under frenemy? Brick wall. Excuse me. Defense mechanism guarded, hard to reach. So hard to reach. I heard you damn right I'm hard to reach because I'm over here booed up. I'm over here booed up. Under that is luck. Luck was under the bottom yesterday. So you, whoever I'm speaking to, you definitely have some good luck, good fortune coming your way. But you also definitely have this new love and a lot of eyeballs, a lot of haters, a lot of gossip is what I'm hearing. Just I actually made a part right here, but these little twists want to do what they want to do, so I'm just gonna let them ride. Okay, there you go. Hey. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of people just talking. It's like everybody and their mother are gonna have something to say. I heard something about this masculine's mom. It wasn't bad, but I can't decipher exactly what it was saying. Book. Facts come to light. Reaching for the details. Read a good book. Learning. Getting needed info. Listen. The facts coming to the light. The fact that you are not single. It's coming to the light. The fact that this person that you are linked to is not single anymore. I feel like that's significant. Maybe they have not been in a relationship in a while. I'm hearing maybe, excuse me, confirmation. Maybe this person or your sexuality has been called into question because you or them has not been linked to anyone. But then, y'all, you know, pop out and it's like, hey, you thought. Just hadn't found the one. I see eyes. That's that lady looking through the monstera. Like, all right. Ferris wheel. What goes up must come down. The bad will pass. Good will come. Repeating cycles. Getting a higher view. Yeah. So you've always been, I know this sounds bad, but you've always been kind of above this past person, right? You've always kind of been more, I don't know, just, I don't want to say better, but vibrating higher, excuse me. You have always vibrated higher than this person, right? They are stuck in this kind of stagnant energy. So you've always been at the top of the Ferris wheel, for real, like kind of looking down. And you've stuck your hand out multiple times for multiple people, trying to pull them up where you are. Man, lead them down there. Don't repeat that cycle. Don't repeat that cycle. Hey, the other card that came out was Lollipop. It says sugar, something good and positive coming in. Positive, sweet treat, exciting, excellent opportunity. Excellent opportunity for love. Excellent opportunity to leave this fuckery over where it is. When I say something good, let me tell you, this feels so nice. Official status. So I hear that you are never chosen. You were always like a second option, right? And maybe this is how you see yourself, or this is how you saw yourself, and now you're vibrating in you're vibrating differently now, and you are more confident in what you bring to the table. I mean, you always knew, I feel like, but I feel like the people that you were that you were attracting was making you doubt it a little bit. But this person is going to reassure you that it feels so good. I'm so hungry. My stomach is growling. But this feels so good. That all of those frogs. The prince was like right around the corner. You just had to get through those frogs. And it was a plethora. It was plenty of frogs. Okay. Toads. I turned that mug right upside down. Pink is on the bottom. Conversation. And you know, on the bottom for me is stuff that's hidden. Like this kinky ways over here. They might look innocent and vanilla. You might look, innocent and, not into certain things, but, and I feel like those certain little kinky ways is gonna come up in these conversations. It says save your pennies, healthy choices. I did see the stethoscope earlier when I was shuffling these same cards. Intelligence, don't run away with your spending, moderation. I saw something yesterday about spending, debt or something like that. Just be mindful of your spending. I heard be mindful of your spending, sure, but you don't have to. This is what I heard from this new person that's in the picture. Sure. Be mindful of your spending if you want, but you don't got to. Okay. What's under that? Itchy. Meeting an old friend or enemy. Yesterday's reading, I kept saying that I felt like this new person coming into your life was an old friend. Maybe not an old friend, but an old acquaintance, an old person that knew a person that you knew, but y'all had never really kicked it type of new. Itchy. Meeting an old friend or enemy, advance in position or loss, someone speaking of you, the better or worse, discovering a legacy or sorrow, a happy journey, good or bad, money in or out, a joy or disappointment. So for me, when I see itchy, it's like the extremes. You have a path to choose. That's usually how I look at it. And you have to decide whether you're going to go down this enemy or friend path, this positive law, this position, or this loss, this better or worse. Like, which path are you taking? Under that is black, undercover, quick exit, cheater, runner, dangerous activity, leave. And you did. You left. Under that, it says high horse, dependable to own detriment, faulty foundation, in need of work, workhorse, fine outside, unstable inside, proud. Okay, so remember the ego card, very prideful. This person feels like you think you are better than them in some aspect. This past person. I also heard something Also heard something else about this horse and this masculine. I mean, put them together and see what you figure out. Under that is dog, loyal, happy, friend. Yeah, so this past person, they really messed up a good thing. I feel like they're now, no, that's a lie. I was about to say, I feel like they're now realizing, you know, what you brought to the table, but that's not true. They've always known what you brought to the table. They've always known who you were to them. They just played in your face. Maybe they didn't take things like that seriously, like on a spiritual aspect. So you know how spiritual people, they say, oh, twin flames, you know, your divine counterpart, stuff like that. And maybe they didn't believe in stuff like that, but you do, or did, or however, you know, it resonates. But they are learning that the way they felt with you, they have never felt before. And they are really missing that. 10 of Cups, burdened and stressed, anxiety and defeat, burnt out. Okay, so I got that this could possibly be this new person in your life. I feel like they have a stressful job, at high energy, active job. What about it? What about it, Spirit? Oh, not that many. The Chariot, termination, success. Okay, so they've been successful at whatever career they are in right now. They have been successful at it. It's just apparently a lot on them. And I feel like that's why when you guys get together, it's going to be so easy for them to make things official, because I'm hearing been around the world, and I can't find my baby. I don't know where, and I don't know why he's gone away. I don't know who sings that song, but that is what popped in my head. It's gonna be easy for them to make that decision, because they've been places, they've been around the world, they've seen a bunch of different things, and they have never met a person like you. I'm hearing was it Bow Wow and Sierra like you? And then when I said Sierra's name, I saw like a picture of her and Russell Williams with all their beautiful babies in a picture, smiling. Okay. What else about this job? What's that say? 4 of Wands. Hold on. 4 of Wands, home and reunions, stability, belonging, and celebrations. And this people in this card, baby, look like they finna get married. So all of that hard work on this job, all of that stress, all of this energy going into this job has led to a very successful career. And I feel like they want to share that success with you. Under there is temperance, peace, tranquility, balance, patience, harmony. Yeah, listen. I said it in my reading from yesterday too. Marriage, all up and through. On the bottom, the star, hope and healing, inspiration and faith, positivity and wishful. Yeah. This is a beautiful energy. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay. People are damn trip. Okay. This card flew out first. Only you. Devoted, attached, crave. Let me tell you, it's like, it's gonna be like a you saw I got on all this blue today. It's gonna be like it's right on the tip of my tongue. It's like you're quenching their thirst. It's like a well that doesn't run dry. Ooh, nasty, nasty. I heard all the wells. All the wells. Y'all, this is what keep popping in my head. Under that says spying, social network, information, ways. Yeah, I think once all of this happens, there's going to be a lot of people on you guys' social media that just hating. Shocking. Turmoil, trouble, unexpected. Yeah, this connection is definitely unexpected. They don't, no one sees this connection coming. Nobody. That's what I heard. Mind business. Nobody sees this coming, especially this Four of Wands. This only you. I'm here. Only you can make me feel. Only you can. Ashanti, I think. Okay. My brain works in movies and songs. That's how my brain works. That's that sorrow card yesterday too. Sorrow came out yesterday, I believe, and shocking, loss, grief, depression. Yes, them damn birds again. With this, I feel like this new person has maybe suffered a lot of loss in their life, and they're just trying to find their footing, trying to find their foundation. They've made a lot of mistakes. They might be misunderstood. But okay, they might be misunderstood, mistakes, right? With them damn birds. And then second chance says reconciliation, making amends, opportunity. But with second chance, I feel like this is their second chance. Meeting you pouring into them, you being this well that does not dry, that just constantly hypes them up, constantly, spreads positivity. I feel like they feel like you are their second chance to be what they were supposed to be. Maybe that's a wife, maybe that's a husband, maybe that's a lifelong partner. Oh, these are my time cards. I don't want time, actually. My dog is knocked out over there on her couch. Quiet. You done told all your secrets. You might as well just let me know the rest. Gambling, problems with addiction or gambling, bad finances. Somebody is not managing their money properly. Ooh. Intimacy, sexual chemistry, reminiscing. Like I said, kinky ways was on the bottom of that deck too. Intimacy, the chemistry. Okay, so it's on the bottom of the deck, so it's like hidden, but it's not hidden, because when y'all are around each other, y'all can feel the heat off the other person from across the room. Water sign is under that. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Earth sign is under that. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Commitment is under that. I'm nosy. Things are getting serious. Okay. Definitely that's hidden too. Gambling, and pink was hidden, and pink says spending, moderation, save your pennies, healthy choices. Something talks like that. Something about money. I might need to take heed to that too, because I just be swiping for my kids though. So, but I'm gonna be mindful of that too. But definitely be mindful of your spending. Mask, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. So I feel like this new person that's coming into your life has always had this mask on, right? They've always shown up the way people needed them to show up. not necessarily how they needed to show up, right? And I feel like with you, that's crazy because I channeled this message earlier, just minding my business, doing my own normal, regular in my house thing. They don't have to hide behind a mask with you. They can be their authentic selves with you. No conversation is off limit. You don't make them feel bad about feeling whatever they may be feeling. You are always open to listen to them. You don't make them feel bad about having human emotions, is what I'm hearing. And they have not encountered that in a very long time, if not ever. That's what I'm hearing. If not ever. And so the way I'm rearranging these cards, this is driving me crazy how they look. But what is in the center of this reading is the Four of Wands, the home and reunion, stability and belonging and celebrations with the two people that are seemingly at a wedding ceremony. All right, so that is what is at the center. This person feels like they don't have to pretend like they are anybody but who they are with you. Remember what I said about when I pulled the pink card on the bottom? I said, this person, you need to watch your spending, whoever I'm speaking to. And then I said, but the person says, this masculine said, you can watch it, but you don't have to. On the bottom, it says abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude, bliss. And this lady just throwing up the money in the air. So, you about to get everything that your heart could desire. Love, stability, honesty, trust. No more mask. No more having to hide who you are. Man, this is so nice. Ooh. Okay, so all right guys, I'm at what, 32:57, so I'm about to wrap up. So I think this is all I have for you guys for today. If I have any other channel messages, I might pop back on here. It kind of depends. So until next time guys, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Until next time, I'm out.